for joining us today. On behalf of the U.S. Black Chambers, I want to welcome you to Optimizing Restaurant Delivery Operations, sponsored by UBEREats. As you know, USBC continues to stay on top of all the daily changes taking place as we're moving through this pandemic. We want to make sure that you have the most up-to-date information in order to help you navigate all of this. My name is Elisa Joseph, serving as Director of Programs for USBC, and it's my pleasure today to welcome Zoraida Rodriguez. Today, we'd love to welcome Zoraida Rodriguez, who is the Public Affairs Manager at Uber on their Federal Affairs team. And she's going to share with us some great resources for restaurants to help you boost your bottom line that are available now through UBEREats. She has come to the team recently, and this position has been newly created in the past 6 months. So we're so excited to have her share this exciting program with us. We're also thrilled that she comes to us by way of Panama. And so it's exciting to have someone from a global perspective at Uber who's able to really share some really dynamic information with us. So welcome, Zoraida.
Thanks, Elisa, for the introduction, and hello to all members of the U.S. Black Chamber of Commerce. As our global community continues to face unprecedented challenges, UBEREats remains committed to supporting local businesses, including restaurants. We want to do our part to make sure restaurants have the resources they need to optimize delivery via Eats. As part of this commitment, we recently launched a monthly webinar series aimed at helping small businesses launch a successful delivery service with UBEREats. All webinars will be recorded and can be accessed at any time. In part one of our webinar series, we will go over best practices and share our top 10 ways to optimize your restaurant delivery operations. We will address the products and features that will help you get the most out of the UBEREats platform. We really hope you enjoy it, and thank you for having us.
Well, Zoraida, we are so grateful that you have come on today and that you're sharing these resources with us as a corporate partner. And so this is very exciting to be able to help a lot of our restaurants improve their cash flow positions. So with that, what I'd love to do is ask, why did Uber want to provide this resource in the first place?
Well, as you know, we are all facing an unprecedented time, and we're having a lot of challenges as human beings, businesses, everybody's having challenges. And the transition, many of us had to transition to different ways to do things. And for a lot of small businesses, also the transition to do in-dine service to delivery only has been a tough one. So we thought it was important to have a resource so it will help to navigate this platform, and so restaurants can take and get out the most of it. So that's why we thought it was really important for us to provide these resources.
You know, to that point, as a consumer, I obviously use UBEREats to give me a way of not having to cook every day. So I'm happy to always be able to get delivery. But I think what's really interesting is the pivot that we're seeing, where this initiative really is focused on restaurants in a whole new way. And so why did you want to provide this specifically to restaurants? We know what you've done on the consumer side. Now, from an industry perspective, why was that important?
Well, it's important, and we have done a lot of things to support restaurants since this started. One thing was driving demand. Our priority is to continue to drive demand to small businesses that use UBEREats to reach their customers. To help to do that, we've invested millions of dollars to subsidize the cost of delivery fee for all orders from small businesses. Also, we want to do outreach and guidance, and this is an example of this outreach and guidance, is to provide the resources for restaurants to learn more about the platform, and so they can take out the most of it. Also, easier onboarding. We waive all activation onboarding fees for new restaurants and sped up our processes so that a new small restaurant can join Uber in less than 24 hours. Sustainable support. We have also tried to do things for restaurants that can feel support. We have a dedicated team to support the restaurants 24/7. And also we have provide delivery partners with a flexible way to earn money. And to the restaurants, we change the way that you can have the weekly payouts instead of weekly to daily payouts, so you can have cash available.
Yeah, I think that cash flow piece is so important, to be able to keep, have restaurants not only catch up, but to be able to really sustain their operations ongoing, to hopefully plan a little bit more for the future as we work our way through this pandemic. Will there be other videos available on this platform that restaurants and others can take advantage of?
Yes, there will be other webinars available. Our team is working to have more. I will be sure that you all know when the next one is available. The process is really simple. You register, you need an email, your name, and you can take this webinar in your own time. It's around 50 minutes, an hour, but you can go and back and forth to it and come back. And you will hear from experts in the UBEREats platform, help you to or guide you through the dashboard and all these tools that are probably difficult to understand. I actually took it myself because I didn't know how to use it, and it's really interesting.
I will say that any tool or resource that really helps get our restaurants in the Black community, in particular, back on track is really important. So I'd love to share just a little bit with our audience of what the site looks like. So once you go to the site, you're going to see a platform, and the slide is coming up now, where you will see this platform that shows you how to access a series of tools. Not only the webinar you're going to see, but there are a number of other areas that you can use and navigate through to really help. The registration process is very simple. I've done it myself. So you can see what it takes for you to be able to access not only a video that you're going to see shortly, but all of the other tools and resources available on the UBEREats platform. As always, what will happen with this will be, and the next slide will come up showing you how you access it. So if you've registered with us, you're going to get a link in your email that takes you directly to the site. We're also going to have it listed on our General CARES Act site as well for you to access. As always, I really want to thank our speaker today. Having these corporate resources that really help to drive revenue is so important right now. We want to get people back to work. We want our restaurants to get back to doing what they do best. And ultimately, we want them to be able to sustain themselves moving forward. So thank you, Zoraida, for coming and joining us today. I want to just remind everyone that you can find information to access the webinar from UBEREats, as well as all of our on-demand webinars at our USBC site, the usblackchambers.org/cares cares-act /. So thank you again, Zoraida, for joining us. We so appreciate all that you're doing, all the resources that you're sharing with us, and we're looking forward to seeing what you're able to bring to us in the future.
And
with that, I want to wish you.
I'm
Sorry, go
sorry.
ahead.
Thank you for having us, and we love to hear your feedback. When you take the webinar, please let us know what you think or what other topics would you like to see there. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. And please know that you, as always, can send your questions on our site as well. We will get them over to Zoraida. If you do have questions about the webinar, you want to be able to see what other resources exist. So please share that with us as well. As always, Zoraida, please stay safe. Thank you again. And I want to thank everyone for joining us. Please have a wonderful day and please stay safe.
Thank you. Bye-bye.